Guys, I'm standing right here in the heart of Peoria, Arizona, one of Phoenix's most up and coming suburbs, and we're going to show you why on this video. But guys, you came to the right place. If you want an awesome place to live, work, and play, Peoria, Arizona is a phenomenal choice. Let's go. Okay guys, let's talk about geographically where Peoria is located in comparison to all the other suburbs with the greater Phoenix metro area, okay? So Peoria sits in the Northwest Valley, as you can see here on the map, and it is extremely long from north to south. So typically you divide Peoria into North Peoria and South Peoria, and the division line is actually Bell Road, which is the main artery that runs east to west right through Peoria. Okay guys, now the history of Peoria is quite interesting. Like anything else, it has to do with humans coming to a certain spot and then having agriculture to obviously sustain their living wherever they were. No different here in Peoria. In fact, in 1888, there were actually a total of 27 people that called Peoria home and dug a well right in the area which is now known as the Old Town Peoria section that we will visit here on the video, and that became the center of the town, and that became the area at the time known as Peoria. It was incorporated actually in 1954 as the town of Peoria, and by 1970 it still only had 2,500 people living here. That's incredible because guys, the population of Peoria today is a little over 170,000 people. So an extreme amount of growth in just a matter of several decades. Okay guys, we are in Old Town Peoria. As you can see, you have really wide expansive streets here. You have a park, that's kind of cool. You have some artwork on the streets, and this is the area. You have the Center for Performing Arts right over there that we're filming. And then we have Peoria actually has plans to revitalize this entire area that runs basically from about 85th Street to Grand Avenue, Monroe North. So this whole area right here would actually take a master plan, revitalization plan to have all of it redone. So the city of Peoria actually has a master plan to revitalize this entire Old Town area, which would be amazing. And I know the residents of Peoria have been clamoring for this to happen. Now, this has been in the works it was first proposed back in 2012, so it's been about 9 years, and it hasn't happened yet. In fact, the plans, drawings, and designs are really cool, but unfortunately, got news that the main developer, the lead developer that's local here out of Phoenix, actually has just pulled out of the deal. So unfortunately, those plans look like they're not going to go through at this time, at least in 2021 or even potentially next year. But they are still working on that with the city and the developer to try to give the residents of Peoria what they want in a bustling, really nice, quaint, old town feel. So more to come. Now, in the meantime, we got a coffee shop right here that we are going to go into, and we are excited about this. So let's park down here. See what you got going on here.
Yeah, for sure. Manager James will be right back too. I'm sure he'll be.
Okay, cool. How long you guys been here?
Since 2017.
Really? Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. Got to support local, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we're the only specialty coffee shop in the area.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe it. Well, they need to start revitalizing this Old Town area here.
Right.
You know?
The owners of this place are really passionate about doing that. They actually own. One of the owner's brothers owns Axiom, which is who we rent from, and then his wife, and then more of the community members have shops along the road over there too. So
cool, awesome.
James.
Hey James, how you doing?
He's the guy you probably want to talk to.
Oh yeah, we passed you outside. We do like a YouTube channel with some local coffee shops around the whole valley. So
awesome.
So we found you guys and just gonna go come in and check it out and get a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. What do you guys have? What do you guys hang your hat on? What's your special?
We have our standard menu right here.
Oh, cool.
We have our seasonal menu right here. If you want sweet, creative drinks.
Yeah, I kind of like seasonal. The whole pumpkin thing gets me every time. I don't know.
Alright, we have the pumpkin spice latte.
You guys Ohio State fans? The Ohio State?
I bet you the owner might have been making that joke. I think one of the owners might be an Ohio State fan. I feel like I've seen Lance in an Ohio State hat.
I would not be surprised with the.
The Phoenix Times did like an article on like what fall drink to get at like local coffee shops.
Yeah.
And they featured the James Made This in that article. Like they were like, if you're at Driftwood Reap and Sow, do the James Made This.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Would you say that's the one you got to do?
I really like it. It's complex. We use cranberry and walnut bitters in it.
Yeah.
And then like it's house-made oat syrup. So that one's
So what's it like? Kind of taste like?
a bowl oatmeal,
Oh,
but it's a lot. So
it's what? It's a latte. Yeah. Oat milk. This is oat milk thing that we got going on here. That.
we also do a great like flat white, which is just traditional espresso forward drink. I'd recommend one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that James Made This looks pretty good. I'll try that.
Sweet.
Alright.
Guys, how often you get a banana chip and a coffee, right? I mean, even the banana chip's good. I love banana chips. James Made This. So who's James? Oh, you're James. Oh, so you made up with this? You like made this whole drink up?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he actually made it for you today. James made it
James actually did make this. Yeah.
every way possible.
That's really cool.
What we did, because I'm like, it's like a really good drink, and I like plugging it, but it's weird that my drink that I'm like.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, you're standing here like, that's so popular.
So not only is this called James Made This, but it's after James, and James actually just made it. So this is amazing, guys. Driftwood Coffee Shop, Peoria, Arizona. Got to check it out, guys. Okay guys, for Peoria cost of living, let's talk about that for a second. Cost of living in Peoria is actually pretty darn good. Now currently, right now, if you take the average cost of living across all the cities that are similar size across the United States, the average would be a scale of 100, okay? So if you're below 100 on the score, then you're below the average cost of living for that city. And if you're above, you are obviously above the average cost of living for a city. Now, Peoria, Arizona right now comes in at 110, which is not that bad. That's pretty good. Now, the reason why is because over the last couple of years, a lot of publications, magazines, etc., that rate cities have started to include Peoria in their top 50 list. There's been several magazines and that rank cities across the country for best places to live, and Peoria, like I said, has come in 28, 29 in that ballpark as a great place to live. The reason why primarily comes down to, job growth that is booming here in Peoria compared to what it used to be, right? It's not a huge employment center, but compared to Phoenix or Scottsdale, but it is booming in terms of where it's been historically. Also, the school system is very good, and last but not least, it's been the affordable housing. Now, housing is currently getting a lot more expensive, right? As with every city or suburb in the Phoenix area, because we have business-friendly laws, we have a lot of good things on the books and policies and procedures that people from other states are coming down to Arizona to have, the ability and freedom to do, kind of what they want to do. Now, we all know about the weather. Weather is phenomenal, okay? People come to Arizona for the weather, especially the Phoenix area, and Peoria sits in an area that is very conducive on the Northwest Valley to be able to get up to, you know, Prescott or Flagstaff, Sedona, and Cottonwood, etc., and that decreases the weather, right? So, you know, if you want snow during the wintertime, you can go up there. If you just want to get out of the heat of the valley in the summertime, you can head up north an hour and a half, 2 hours, and the temperature can drop 10 to, I mean, in the wintertime, 30, 40 degrees. So pretty cool from that standpoint, and that's why Peoria has been ranked so high as a good place to live. Okay guys, next on the list that are important to talk about are schools. Peoria is a family-friendly suburb. It is not a place that most people who are, you know, single or young professionals are probably going to flock to. So that being said, because it's very family-friendly, one of the reasons why is because of the school district. It is phenomenal. Now there's 2 school districts that actually run within the city boundaries of Peoria. One of them is the Deer Valley Unified School District, and the other one, of course, is the Peoria Unified School District. So the schools within the Deer Valley Unified School District are very good. If you go to greatschools.org, I highly encourage you guys to go there, and you get the specific rankings of every single school and the district right there on that website. But Peoria traditionally and historically comes in well above the average in terms of a good rating for a good school district in the Phoenix Valley area. All right, guys, this is Automotive Row in Peoria. So we're on Bell Road. We're just a few blocks west of the 101 loop. And as you can see, there is literally every single car dealership known to man on this mile stretch on both sides of Bell Road. This is the main artery that then extends out into Sun City and over to Surprise. And Bell Road runs right through Peoria as well. We are in central Peoria, if you will. And we're going under the Loop 101 right here. But there, if you want to buy a car, that's a great place to go because any type of brand that you could possibly think of will be right there. Now, what the cool thing about this is when you cross under the 101 and you're on Bell Road, right over here, Sam, get that filmed, is the Peoria Sports Complex. We're going to take you into this and the P83 Entertainment District. Very important, there's a P83, that you guys see this. See guys, here's the deal. A lot of people who do YouTube or are realtors that do YouTube, they'll sit in front of the green screen and show you P83 and the Peoria Sports Complex, but we're going to give you live footage on the ground, boots on the ground footage of this whole area, okay? This over here is really cool, Urban Air. Now, if you have kids, it's really cool. It's like a big jump house, right? With every type of trampoline, and they have indoor car racing, I mean, all kinds of stuff for kids to do, and it's air conditioned, which is really important in the summer. As you can see, guys, look at, there's a lot of chain restaurants in P83 here. We're going down the main artery of it, which is 83rd Avenue. You got PF Chang's, you have, I mean, of course, the fast food Chick-fil-A and the fast food restaurants. Oh, by the way, that's really good there. Sarah Gotcha, Brazilian Steakhouse, where they come out and they actually cut the meat right in front of you. Oh, phenomenal. Then you have Cheesecake Factory, P83 district over here, Buca de Beppo. You have literally so many restaurants to choose from. Texas Roadhouse, the list goes on and on. Now, over here to the left is the Peoria Sports Complex. This is where the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners actually play their spring baseball right there in the month of March every single year, which is phenomenal, attracts a lot of people, a lot of tourists, and just a lot of money is funneled into the city of Peoria from just these districts right here, okay? So we're gonna go down P83 here and run to the back side. You also have a movie theater, and you have lodging as well with a couple real nice hotels. You do have some office space as well and some people that work back in here, but you're right off the 101. This is just a phenomenal location just in the central part of Peoria. Guys, so the Peoria Sports Complex is amazing. And what's funny is Sam just goes, wow, I didn't realize there's so many baseball fields. Check this out on the screen. You have the main field, but then you have all these practice facilities for the Padres and the Mariners. Pretty cool. Paloma Community Park. This place is awesome. Peoria is known for having great parks. This is one of several amazing community parks right here in the town of Peoria. Okay guys, we are in Paloma Park. This is one of the 3 premier parks in the city of Peoria. You have Paloma Park, you have Pioneer Park, and Rio Vista Park. Pioneer Park and Rio Vista are more on the south side of Peoria, and Pioneer Park has 83 acres. So Pioneer Park makes this look a little small, but look how beautiful this is, guys. You got play areas, you got ramadas, you got sports fields, you can fish, you can just hike, you can walk, you can run. It's so nice out here, guys, and the city of Peoria is known for this. So if you are into outdoor activities, the city of Peoria is going to be at the top of your list for sure. Guys, we're in West Wing Mountain now, though. We're gonna check out one of the premier, there's West Wing Mountain straight ahead, and we're gonna check out one of the premier subdivisions or communities located right here in Peoria, Arizona. This is amazing. Let's go check out some houses here. Housing in Peoria actually kind of runs the gamut. Now, we are in a nice master plan community that has views called West Wing Mountain. You're gonna have an HOA, you're gonna have tract homes, and these prices can range anywhere from right now currently in the upper 300s all the way up to well over $1 million. I mean, it's pretty nice. Now, once you start getting some homes like this up here in the mountain that are custom, as there are some custom lots in here, they are very expensive homes, but you're going to get much more bang for your buck in Peoria than you would, let's say, in Scottsdale or Paradise Valley. So if you want something with a view like that, that's a custom home built on a hillside lot, Peoria is a great option actually, because again, the land is cheaper and therefore the housing is going to be just a little bit cheaper overall, and you will get more bang for your buck than if you are somewhere else in the valley that's known for having luxury homes and views such as, you know, Scottsdale and Paradise Valley and Fountain Hills. So great option for that if that's kind of what you're looking for when it comes to housing. Okay guys, now one of the biggest draws to living in Peoria is Lake Pleasant. Now we mentioned that Peoria is a phenomenal choice for people who love outdoor activities. Well, Lake Pleasant, one of those outdoor activities that is just outstanding. It is one of the largest lakes surrounding the greater Phoenix metro area, and it's located on the north side of Peoria. And it is like I said, just a huge lake, a great recreational lake. They have 2 marinas, 2 restaurants on each side, and at one of them they have a super duper slide. Guys, when I say it's a big slide, it is a enormous slide that you can get up and go down, and it shoots you up in the air and you just fall into the water. It is amazing. We also have been on the lake multiple times, and we have, as you can see in this video right here, we have some great times on a boat right here in Lake Pleasant. You can do cliff jumping, and a lot of people in Party Cove will actually tie up boats and just have a great time, a big party where they hop different people's boats as they're tied up, kind of floating across the lake. So Lake Pleasant is just phenomenal, and a big reason why you might want to live in Peoria, because you're just minutes away when it comes to the drive to go up there and have a great time. Guys, thank you so much for joining our video and watching everything that has to do with Peoria. Our YouTube channel again, Everything Phoenix, and part of Phoenix is this amazing suburb of Peoria, Arizona. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, please call us anytime you want, day or night. You can text as well to 888-KCREG11. That's 888-527-3411, or email at info@kellycookhomes.com. But we would really love to know what you think, if you don't want to call, by leaving your comments below. Let us know what you think of Peoria. Would you move here? Would you live here? What would you do? Would you rent? Would you buy? Any of those things, we would love to continue that conversation under the comment section just here below, okay? Also, check out what we're doing as a team at our Instagram page at Kelly Cook Real Estate Group. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next video. Oh, don't forget to call me. Call me.